Excuse me, bitch?
Excuse me, bitch? I'm gonna die, fool. I don't know how many hearts I got. There you go. Alright. Where were we? Welcome to the first episode of the Foolish Podcast. I'm your host, Chris, and I'm joined by Gilbert.
The
Ramon.
fuck you want me to say?
Oh, yeah, hello.
And not here yet, Wubbs, because of internet issues.
Fucking broke. Fucking both of you guys look retarded with your arms up.
Fuck you, you killed me, fool.
So
Ramon,
cool.
what did you want to say when the podcast, to start the podcast? What's up?
So I got a message from some
Yeah.
female saying she
So
wants to hang out. Oh, she unsent it!
That bitch!
Should
what did
I
it
ask
say?
her?
What did it say?
It
no
said-
clarity.
So it said,
Post no clarity.
can we hang out soon? Question mark. And I didn't open it because I was waiting for you to start the pod, but
Yeah.
now, should I just text her, be like, bet, let's hang out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hang out.
Oh, so I get to the
Alright.
story now?
It's
Oh, yeah.
done.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah. Go ahead, Gilbert. Tell him what you want.
You got any topics, Gilbert?
I thought he was gonna do it.
I thought so too.
So, the piss story.
Oh, the
Tell-
piss story. Yeah, tell him about the piss story.
Oh, fuck. Alright, so, how did I...
You asked me if I ever pissed myself in elementary school.
Oh, yeah, you
And I
ever
told
pissed...
you
Hey,
no.
Ramon, have you ever pissed yourself in elementary?
Elementary school. I think I shit myself.
Cause I
Yeah.
have a story to tell you about pissing. So,
Oh, gross.
and fucking, it was in it was after I had moved from Bubbly Wells, DHS to Cathedral City.
Mhm.
I was living out in Cats, and I went to a school called Sunny Sands Elementary, and fucking, this is the first time I ever pissed myself. So you know how I had a teacher, right? And you know how it's always the old fucking fat lady, old teacher ladies that always give attitude. For
Right.
example, like our third grade teacher, like Miss Harvey.
Ugh.
Something like that. But whenever we did good or like did our tasks or work and shit like that, she would reward us with these little tickets, and these little tickets are like to go to the bathroom, of a pass to go to the bathroom or drink water. And as I remember correctly, I think the water one was purple and the bathroom one was like peach color or orange color. And I remember I had ran out and I didn't want to say like, why don't you go to the bathroom? Because I didn't want to. I know that one she's gonna be like, do you have your tickets? Or if you don't have your tickets, you can't go. So I didn't say anything. I held it in as long as possible. And when school was already ending, so we were getting called up one by one to get our backpacks. And me and this girl go at the same time, and I grabbed my backpack, right?
Mhm.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I can't hold it in any longer. I put my hands over my crotch because I was like trying to hold it in, you know. It's just so embarrassing because like me and this girl stare down at each other, like eye contact, and as I just let it go, like it piss running down my leg. My pants are bright blue, so it was fucking obvious. And I was just like, no. And she was embarrassing. So I remember, and fucking this girl was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh no. And I'm like, teacher, I pissed myself. It's not as funny the first time because last time we were sleep deprived, but I told my mom since we were basically going home, and I'm like, hey mom, I pissed myself. She's like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's not my fault. You know. And then the other time was at Edwards Edwards Winslow. It was, I think it was before I met you.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I would have bullied you.
Yeah, it was before I met you because I was in first grade, Miss Torres.
I was in Miss Tori's too.
No, you weren't. Fuck it, let me continue. I do this thing where I piss myself because I don't want to be at school. I noticed the patterns that every time I piss myself, my mom would pick me up because they would like call my mom and she'd pick me up.
Nice.
So because of that, whenever I didn't want to be in school, I just pissed myself. That's probably the most gutsy thing I ever fucking done, is to leave school. Which, besides saying that my stomach hurts.
Embarrass yourself in front of the whole fucking class?
Man, I didn't give a fuck. But yeah, I just constantly pissed myself. It got so bad to the point where I started my mom started packing clothing for me. So every time I piss myself, it'd be for no reason. And I'm just like, oh, there's clothing in your back. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you put clothing in my backpack? There was also Lunchables in my backpack every time I found. Like, ooh, so I was always happy afterwards. But like,
I never get like all that fucking clothing shit because I had not students. I'm not a fucking teacher. I had classmates who would also have like clothing in their backpack just in case they pissed themselves. Like, do they do it themselves or did the teachers like help them? Like, I don't think you're
what
allowed
do you
to.
mean,
But,
put on
like,
their clothing?
yeah, because you know how like it's kids and like babies and shit, so their parents help them put on their clothing and shit.
No, I always knew how to put on my own
Well,
clothing.
I did too, but like there's like my Ashton and Daphne, my fucking siblings, they had like help with their parents for like putting on their underwear and shit like that because you know they're small and couldn't do it, you know.
Yeah, but I'm
So,
like, I was in first grade, so I knew how to do that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and then of course the year after was when I met Ramon in Miss Rick's class. But
I met you in
motherfucker-
Miss Tori's class, but
No,
you don't
you
remember.
fucking
Shut up.
didn't.
Shut up.
I do. I have a good memory, bitch.
How did you still get girls in elementary school? That's what I
Who,
like.
me?
What? Yeah, Mr.
Dude,
Pisses
for-
Pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know
How?
either. I guess because I didn't really give a fuck at the time, and now I'm
But,
like
like,
insecure and shit. But
Ooh, I love that piss smell.
Hey, yo, you know that? Hey, you know Gilbert Mr. Piss Pants? Damn, he pretty cute though.
I love that dude.
Like his piss was in a heart shape for me when I stared at him.
that's fucking disgusting. No, but yeah, so it'd be like the only time I ever felt embarrassed pissing myself was when I had to return back to class because I had extra clothing, and then after that I just kind of stopped, you know, because I didn't want to like.
Would you do that every day though? Or
Not every day, just like
once
3
in a
times a
while?
week.
Wow.
No,
You
it'd
really
be
didn't
like,
want to be there.
Basically every day.
It's just,
He did it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
I don't know what was how much I did it. I just know that I did it a lot to the point where my mom just fucking started packing clothing.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah, that's insane.
Oh, did
I
ever
remember-
tell you-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go. Did I ever tell you guys the time where I almost got CPS called on us?
No?
Cause you pissed your pants a lot?
No.
Okay.
Cause like, of course, me being a stubborn punk, I guess I'm still stubborn, kind of in a way. But I used to be like stubborn when it comes to like, oh, I want something and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, me and my mom had gotten in an argument. I was like, fucking, this was in Sunny Sands. This was before I left again. Me and my mom got in an argument. Of course, it was something dumb because I was stupid. I was like fucking 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, and I remember I had told the office oh, they're they're hitting me or something like that. And I didn't know that they will like try threatening us with CPS and shit like that.
You're dumb. Why would no? Yeah, bad
I was
idea.
stupid. I was stupid and naive. You know, I was dumb. I didn't know any of that shit until later on. You know, so I was like, I told them like, oh, this and that, all over just because I didn't get what I wanted. You know, and I don't remember this. My mom just told me. My mom told me that I almost got CPS call on and shit like that, and I was like, fuck, man. So, and I remember they told me like, oh, if that's the case, then we're gonna send like, you know, the cops to your house, arrest your mom, and all this other shit. They told me this. I'm like, oh, never mind. I was like, I don't know how the fuck I got myself out of that situation, but I guess my mom ended up telling them what
Jacob
happened.
had
and shit like that.
CPS called on us. Because
Oh, really?
she was little and I guess he told his teacher about like, oh, my parents put me in a box and shipped me to China or tried to ship me to China or some shit like that. And we had CPS called on us. That's when I lived in fucking Yucca Mesa with a lot of white people.
Oh
Nice.
shit!
But
Of course.
my brother embarrassed me, Ashton, when I was in 4th grade, right? And he hated school. Like, he would cry because, you know, he was in kindergarten, but he hated school. And he came to my classroom crying. And we were taking a test, so it was quiet, and the door opens, and I see him walk, like, you know?
Yeah.
And tears and shit. I was like, what the fuck? And my teacher was like, who is this? I was like, oh, it's my brother. He doesn't like school, so. She was like, oh, just take him back to his classroom and come back. And so that's what I did, and I promised him, like, I was like, hey, Dad will give you hot Cheetos if you go to your class. He was like, really? I was like, yeah, don't worry. And he was like, okay. And he goes into his classroom. And I remember just fucking walking back in shame. Like, damn, that's fucking embarrassing, dude.
Fuck,
That's
dude.
no. Wait,
So,
Jacob's your oldest brother?
Jacob's
no,
my
he's the
youngest.
youngest.
The youngest.
Well, not the
He
youngest,
was
but the
He's
one
the
a
one
year
that
before
the
me.
one that acts gay. The one that acts gay.
No, that's Ashton.
That's Ashton.
Oh,
No?
Ashton,
Yeah.
Ashton. I don't know. I got them confused. Yeah, I didn't know it was Jacob.
Oh, they both act gay.
True. Yeah.
She said, okay, where and what time? Fuck, I don't really want to hang out. He gonna wash us? No.
Just give her an excuse that day. Hey, as long as you watch that pussy.
Tuna.
Tuna. Okay, no, dude, let's see,
Any
what
stories,
should
Ramon?
we s- any sto- Elementary school? Elementary school is rough, you know?
Yeah.
No. was
Not
friends with
really. You
Gilbert.
guys, you and fucking Jose just fucking started being the fuck out of me, and I had to go on my own.
Dude. Yeah, no, Jose was like the coolest dude I ever met.
He
I wanted to
was,
be just
yeah.
like him. Yeah, no.
That fool's in Georgia though.
He is in Georgia.
Yeah, but he has a DHS hat though.
He's still repping DHS. Respect.
Yeah, and I guess I'm guessing his uncle or some shit from West. Cause he throws up West Drive sometimes in his pictures.
I never really pissed myself, and I'm in second grade. I did call Miss Retta a bitch, though.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? Yeah,
Nah.
no. And then I started crying right after, but there's not really a story to that. I just called her a bitch.
She was a cool teacher though.
She was hot.
She was,
I like
yeah.
her. If I wasn't a kid and I was like 8 years old,
She was
I
married
would
though.
have. She have an Instagram?
Yo.
Yo!
Yo, what's the Facebook?
Hold on.
What's the email?
Let me go to Facebook.
Miss Retta.
What were we talking about when we wanted to start the podcast? You were talking about girls you like or some shit? What were we saying? What were we saying, Gilbert? We were talking about girls we like, and we're like, oh, stop, we'll start the podcast.
How do you
Vicky,
spell
though.
Reida? Wasn't it Reida?
I think so.
I really don't want to freaking. Okay.
Hey, don't be talking about Vicky. The fuck?
Should I tell them my piss story?
Go for
Yeah,
it.
Not my
tell your
piss
piss
story.
story.
Not my piss story. No. Should I tell them my fish story? Should I tell
Yeah,
them the fish story?
yeah.
Okay. The fish story. So, there was this girl. We'll just give her her name. What should we call her? Chris, give me a name.
We'll call her Rebecca.
Rebecca. Rebecca. That's a salty name. Anyways. I knew Rebecca for a while. So, I had recently been through some stuff, so I invited Rebecca over. And Rebecca came over. And me and Rebecca, we decided to hang out in my room, and I decided to smoke. We were hanging out, and we're getting close to each other, and we started kissing, and then we're laying in bed and kissing and stuff, and then I put my hand downstairs.
Hey, don't forget your peer pressure. You tried peer pressure.
I mean, I didn't. I mean, yeah, kind of. I did peer pressure her into
For weed, not
trying to.
forcing himself on her.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
make-
I didn't.
let's
I
make that
didn't
clear.
rape her, bro.
Let's
Let's
make-
make that
let's
clear.
make
Like
it
I
clear.
didn't.
You're not.
You didn't force
you're not
yourself
a-
on her.
You're not
Correct,
a.
no.
You're not a. I'm.
I'll cut it out.
Okay, so yeah, no,
Have a
I didn't
beep,
force
have a
myself
beep,
on
have
her.
Have a beep. I couldn't find no Reddit.
Okay, so
Alright, anyway.
I didn't force myself on her. I was just, very nice, and she was kind of forcing herself on me. If anything, I was the no. Anyways,
Not to mention.
I was being. What's it called?
I was the victim.
I was the victim. There you go. Hashtag me too.
Anyways, so we're kissing, we're getting down. The mood's right. So I put my hand downstairs, You know, it's there for a little bit. You know, I'm like, shit. You know, this is going good, right? And then like your boy got acne on his nose, so like I started itching my nose. And bro, that shit smelled like SeaWorld. On God, it did. It smelled so bad. It smelled like, dude, I didn't know it could smell that bad. Like, I thought they were just jokes when girls would smell like fish. Like, cause my wiener doesn't smell like fish when it's dirty. It was like, so.
Who the fuck says that?
You know?
He's like, my wiener don't smell like. What the fuck?
Right? So like, I smell this, right? And I'm just like, yo, like she really doesn't have enough respect to wash herself around me. Like, why is she so dirty? Like, I have soap in my restroom. Like, does she need some? You know? And I just felt like it hurt me because I was like, damn, like I really like trimmed my balls to see this woman, and like I really looked all good. I smelled good, you know? I looked good. I taste good, bro. Like I was ready.
Have you tasted yourself? What the fuck?
You know, like I had a gum in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, no.
He had a
And
little
it just,
dribble
like,
on his hand and just might as well.
and it just broke me that, you know, she didn't want to smell good. So yeah, no. And then afterwards, I don't remember what I did, but I think we ended up just going to get donuts right after. So yeah, don't want to put my hand down there again.
And she wants to hang up.
You know what's funny?
And,
my mom
yeah.
my mom has told me something about that when I was younger. She said if you ever get a girlfriend and down there thinks you should break up with her instantly, like, why? She never gave me a reason why, but I'm guessing because of some shit.
What's
Oh,
dirty?
ew.
Like, clean yourself.
Clean yourself.
But then
Like, I
again,
know
was
some
like
days
fucking
I
young.
smell. I'll clean myself. Just take a shower. Use some Old Spice. That shit works.
Get some help.
Get some
Yeah.
help. But like, I don't know. It's just nasty. Like, why don't you just wash yourself down there anytime you go shower?
Honestly.
And you, like,
It's
you know you're gonna go hang out with a dude too, so.
Right, like that's the thing that pissed me off. I was like, dude, we're hanging out today. Like, what if I decided to, you know,
Not
like,
showered and came all bummy, like holes in
Yeah,
your shirt and shit like that.
but I know people sweat, you know, and maybe
Of
she
course,
just
but-
sweats really fast.
Was it hot that day? Fuck.
Actually, yeah, it was.
Was it?
Okay, 70 degrees is not that hot. All right, remember?
It was like 89.
Oh,
maybe.
89 over here was like 100 for the longest. almost 120.
Yeah, she has no excuse. She's a dirty bitch.
For real though? FR?
Motherfuckers say 89 degrees.
Like 30?
No, dude. She comes off as being clean. I mean, like, she seems presentable. Just like, just smell like SeaWorld down there. So there's not much to it. There's like no. I don't know what to do about it, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
He's just disappointed.
He sounds hella disappointed.
He is disappointed.
All I'm saying, guys, is just pick.
Wash
pick
yourself,
your women.
please. Wash yourself and make your woman's clean.
Please, yeah, just please take a shower before seeing your man or anyone.
Scrub down their room.
Even if you need to get a pressure washer and just do it yourself if you have to.
Right.
You know?
Right. Just fucking. It's fine though.
It's fine though.
She's typing right now.
Like, I would want a girl, but I don't know, you know? Like, I could do the dedication and shit like that. Me and Woz were talking about this last night, but it was like that type of depressed night, so I was like going off and he was saying shit too. But, like, what can we call her?
Thing one.
Should we call her Thing One? Nah,
Property number one.
what should we name her?
Property
I'll
number
get-
one.
Sabrina.
Actually, I don't think I want to continue this. What if she watches it? Yeah,
Hey,
I'm not
hey,
doing-
I got some shit behind me already, bro. You gotta continue your story.
Fuck,
All
dude.
dirty around here.
But like me and Woz were talking like we were just talking about like depressed shit. So I was saying off, and he was like, "Oh, we care about you. Don't worry." You know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was just saying I would want a girl, but like, there's no woman gonna be like how thing one is, you know. Like I wouldn't mind someone like her,
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
but like, it's fucking, it's hard, man. Like, it's a
Yeah.
one in a lifetime thing.
You're just not of. You're just. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. The odds are against you right now.
A lot of odds. But like
Yeah.
finding someone like her, it's doable, but
It is.
it's rare.
It's like finding a legendary Charizard. You
Yeah,
know the
but
cards.
Or legendary blue eyes.
nerd.
Fuck you guys. You never seen that video?
Fucking nerd.
You never seen that fucking video?
No.
Ew.
Oh, he gets a fucking. He's like my blue eyes. It's like a fucking dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh or something.
Yeah. But
Never played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Me either. But I had the fucking arm thing that they had.
The arms thing.
The fucking
Yeah,
other
like they
people,
put
yeah.
cards on there or some shit like that.
And it shoots. Doesn't it shoot out?
Mine didn't. No.
Oh, I thought it shot out.
You could kill someone with that.
Like I want a girl, but at the same time, with all this COVID shits
It's
and
just
like
so
my
hard, bro.
self-doubt, it's gonna be
It's
hella
just so
hard.
you can't even go anywhere right now with the girl. Like me being in a relationship when I was, dude, like half of COVID, dude, it
I mean, you
sucked.
can,
Like,
but like she has to be down for it, like how your ex was. Like she wasn't down to do anything.
true, yeah, no, she wasn't. But I mean, like,
Like
Not
what do
yeah,
you
no,
mention about?
afterwards. She tried blaming it on you.
I know, yeah, I know. Shit sucks though. COVID is a real bummer. Like, there's a lot of opportunity. Like,
This whole
honestly, I
year
think,
was fucked.
yeah,
Like
it is.
Halloween. Look how it affect Halloween. No kid. I don't think any kid went out
Dude,
and
no,
tricked or
no,
treated.
because the cops were going up and down the roads and stopping people who were actually going out.
Wow.
Well, that's what I heard in El Mirador.
Yeah, it
they were
sucks. So like, imagine how it's gonna affect Christmas and shit like that. Like,
I know.
there's gonna be a
Dude,
lot of people
I
out
really
buying
want to go
shit.
to Candy Cane Lane.
I do too,
I'm gonna
but
be
they probably won't even do it.
I'm sure they will, no? Because it's like drive-through pretty much.
Basically, but people get out and walk and shit.
I heard that
Yeah.
drive-in theaters are opening.
Yeah, I heard those are opening. So are
Coming
regular
back,
movie
yeah.
theaters.
It's
Regular
that's
cool.
movie
alright.
theaters are opening up too.
Thing is, I don't have a car. Dude, if I had a car right now, man, I could go pick someone up, chill with them in my car, and then take them back home.
Are you
Like,
guys
all I
studying?
do-
Are you guys studying for your permit?
I'm not. I don't
I
guess
should
should
study.
start.
probably do.
Should
I
I?
need to learn how to drive first, though.
Yeah, you should start. Well, you don't even know how to drive first. You
Yeah,
gotta learn
yeah,
to
but,
test
like-
and shit.
I'm kind of brain dead on the road. I'm gonna be honest.
I am too,
Like, I
but
get nervous.
as long as well, I mean, you didn't really get nervous when we were in the car.
Oh yeah, no, it was cool.
I was the only one who was nervous because I kept stuttering in the car.
You almost broke my car, kid.
Parents make
Yeah,
it
fuck
worse than it
you.
has to be.
Yeah, for real. My mom yells in my ear. And
My
then I
mom
panic.
yells.
Yeah,
Like when I first did it, it was alright because my dad was there. But the first time, like going by myself, after we got the truck's light fixed and going by myself, like it was a blast. I remember because we got it from you know where the fucking Subway is, Gilbert, where the Home Depot Subway and the burnt down like animal hospital,
yeah,
or where
yeah,
the fuck
yeah,
it was.
yeah, yeah.
Alright, you know the whole fucking road right there, that where the cars are and the
Yeah.
tire shops. That's where I got my truck's lights fixed.
Oh.
And I drove it by myself all the way to my house, and it was a blast because I was bumping like gorillas at first,
Yeah.
and I was like, you know, I was having fun. And my dad was behind me, making sure I didn't crash or anything.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I wish my mom was as chill like that, but dude, like the first time we went to like this secluded road, no one was there. It was empty as fuck, and we're like only one car passed by. But and even though the roads were tiny, I was fucking panicking because like, oh shit, what the fuck do I do? There's a car right there, and then there's a stop sign right here, and then like, I was overthinking too much. But you know, afterwards, I gave up that day. I remember we went to my tia's house, the house we're living in now, before she left to Virginia. My parents are drunk. I'm like, you know what, fuck it, this is my time to shine. So I told her, hey, let me drive home since it's literally just down the road, or just take like 2 turns, go to the A Street, past A Street Park, and then just go down from there. You know, so like, cause I used to live at the apartments.
Yeah.
So you know, I did okay. There was no cars, so it was pretty nice just driving by myself and shit like that. Turning into the apartment complex and all the other. I didn't park because the fucking parking is so fucking thin. But my mom parked it for me. I'm like, oh shit, like I felt good because my mom said, oh, you did well. Then next time I went to drive, it went horrible, dude. It went fucking awful.
I learned slow way, so like we'd come home and my dad would like park down the street and be like, all right, drive to the rest of the house. So I just learned the slow way.
Yeah, but fucking, it was just.
I don't have a dad.
Shut the fuck up. So and then you know I was in the Honda, the one my mom has.
Yeah.
And we were leaving from my grandma's house. She said, take the wheel. And I'm like, alright, so we switched and then we went down. And then I started to panic and she told me to go to fucking, how do you turn? She told me to turn, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact route. I just know that we were to the right side. And we are going to pass the veteran park.
Yeah.
And in order to, like, if I was going to pass it, I would to turn left to pass it. Because I was, like, that side of the road, you know? And there were so many fucking cars. I started to panic, and my mom was yelling in my ear, so that made it even more worse. You know, the pressure and shit like that. I was driving in between lanes and shit. I was panicking. Then it was supposed to be my turn to go in the stop at the stop. So I was driving. I was fucking like 2 feet away from hitting a white truck at a fucking stop sign. That truck wasn't even moving. All right, and I was right there fucking almost crashing already. I told my mom that I wanted to stop, but she's like, no, keep going, because like you know you can't stop in the middle.
Well, you're never gonna learn unless you do it yourself. Bro.
Yeah, but like that's why
you just gotta grow a pair.
Just gotta grow a pair.
You know how it's like. Oh,
what about you, Ramon? You drove home that night when your mom was.
I did. Okay, so we're driving, right? We're going.
Yeah.
I'm doing fairly well. My mom's like impressed, you know. She's like, "Wow, Chris actually taught you something." I'm like, "Yeah."
That's rude. I feel hurt.
Yeah. Well, cause she thought I was just gonna fuck around with you guys.
Yeah.
And we did good. So I was driving good, you know, the speed limit or whatnot. And then I turned the where my mom's house is, that street. It was just like 2 cops chilling right there with their lights on. And I'm just like, ugh. And mom's like, you better do the best turn of your life right now. And I do it.
You can't panic in those scenarios. Like, if you see a cop, you don't
really
panic, because as soon as you slow down or some shit, you're suspicious as fuck.
Right.
So
and,
you
know,
just
I
gotta
did the best
keep driving normal as you can.
Exactly.
Anyways.
And we got home safely.
Hell yeah.
And,
didn't you
and
say
then
mom was
I tried
screaming at you
parking.
or some shit? And you tried parking.
Yeah, because when I was trying to park, that's when she was screaming at me. Yeah. I was like, I guess I almost hit the car or something, but it didn't even look like I hit it. But,
yeah.
Yeah, no.
He fucking took out the whole bumper. I didn't think I hit it.
It was just like a light tap. But,
motherfucker, oopsie, I'm a fucking Aquarius.
Sorry, I'm a Gemini.
I'm a fucking
You gotta look at your rearview mirror, like, cause I parked backwards, you know, to flex on all the people who've been driving for years and still park forward. But like, you know, I flex, you know, put it in backwards so my fucking nose is facing outwards.
Okay,
but you just gotta pay attention to your rearview mirrors like that and just follow the line.
Yeah.
I don't know how parallel park. I refuse to do it. Anytime my dad says do it and I'll give you money, I refuse to do it just in case.
Just if
I
you
saw
fuck
a
up the car,
video on it that you have to line up like certain fucking mirrors and shit like that. I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
But knowing me, my dumbass will still fuck it up. Knowing my dumbass, I'd probably make the impossible possible. I could be doing a fucking parallel park, next thing you know, we're upside down. You know what the fuck is that shit? You know?
True.
Shit.
Okay, give me a sec, guys. I gotta.
You know what's funny? Because you know how my dad had gotten out of prison like.
Yeah.
What 3-4 years ago, right? 2016. And he was learning how to drive again because you know he was locked up for 9 years.
Yeah.
And it was funny because throughout the whole time I was always making fun of my dad, saying, you know, driving is easy, this and that. As soon as I got behind the fucking wheel, I was, oh fuck no, you know, this is harder than it looks, you know. I thought this was gonna be like GTA, just fucking press the trigger, you know.
There ain't no
Fuck
triggers on a car,
that.
buddy. There's pedals.
No, like I know that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I played enough arcade racing games to know what the fuck I'm doing
Yeah.
with the pedals and shit. But
Nice.
nah, I didn't know that if you have your foot off the brakes, I didn't know the car accelerates forward by on its own.
Same. I didn't know
You
that.
I
didn't
didn't
know
know
that?
that. Yeah, I didn't know that at
No,
all.
it's so stupid. When you're in traffic, you gotta keep your foot on there. Like that's
On the
Yeah.
brakes,
dumb.
on the brakes, yeah,
That's so much
I just-
work.
yeah. Like I'm just
Buy a
like,
Tesla.
Well, like in
Why you
neutral, like if your
talking?
car's in neutral, it doesn't have brakes, but as soon as it goes parking,
That's dumb.
it stays. But if it's in neutral, like the brakes are released and you can push it forward by yourself or push it backwards or some shit like that.
Interesting.
I still don't know what the fuck neutral means. I thought it meant NOS. I thought it makes you go faster. That's what I really thought it meant. I didn't know it was neutral. I thought it was like
That's
some Need
neutral.
for Speed type shit. I thought it was gonna become
S crash and then flip and then catch on fire.
Oh shit.
Die. No, S is super. Like
Come back in the
some of
next
the newer
movie.
cars have a mode called S, where it's like super mode, and it just fucking goes faster. I don't
Oh,
know how it
shit.
works.
Hey, super mode. I thought it was sports mode.
Sports mode. There you go. I
Yeah,
got it
it's like
wrong.
sports cars though.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what that's supposed to do. It's a fucking sports car.
My big brother's supposed to come out here this weekend. And no, my dad doesn't know why. My mom doesn't know why. He says he's coming out here this weekend though. My dad thinks it's just to show off his fucking BMW.
Probably.
Must be
His
easy affording.
BMW?
Yeah. It must be
Well-
it must be easy affording a BMW when you don't have fucking bills to pay.
He lives for free?
Yeah.
How? What the
Wow.
fuck?
He lives with my grandpa,
Oh,
and my
okay, that
grandpa
makes
doesn't
sense.
charge him, so
Your grandpa's still alive?
yeah.
Shit.
Wait, which one? The one that
No,
got
the one that
punched?
got assaulted by a fucking homeless man.
Homeless man. The one got punched. Yeah.
Should I tell him the story?
How did that
Yeah,
happen?
yeah. Tell him the story. Tell him the story.
So my nonna, he owns a restaurant called La Bruschetta in I don't know what part
LA.
of LA. One of the rich parts though. Every time I go past, there's like a Porsche, like indoor shop and shit like that. So, but he had a security camera and he was opening up the restaurant, and I guess some homeless man just came up, pushed him, and tried punching him. And my nonna, he knows like the fucking, not karate, but that shit, you know? So like fucking hitting you with a flat hand or
But-
like shit like
A
that.
dojo.
Yeah, like
Miyagi over here.
yeah. But I don't know why he didn't do it to the homeless man. He just assaulted him. I guess the story is that the homeless man thought he was the dude who owned the guitar shop next to him. And I guess
didn't.
the homeless man is on bad terms with the guitar shop because I guess he threw something at him.
Oh shit.
So he thought he was that and just fucking assaulted my nonna. That
Just
shit was
put some
fun.
crack on him. He'll be alright.
That
No,
shit
no.
was- And it's some fucking Italian shit that he wants us to call him.
No, don't touch me there.
This is my
Shut the
my
fuck
step
up.
grandma wants to be called Nona.
Okay, now she's asking for too much.
Isn't she the one that came to the house on the baby shower?
No, my grandma came to the house.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I think so. What's it?
Oh no, I think I don't know. The one with the like, what was it, blue or teal shirt?
I don't remember, dude.
It was for the baby shower.
I don't remember.
Dude, that shit was fucking embarrassing. I didn't know your dad was talking to me when he told you to get the other side of the fucking thing lifted up. Dude, I was so embarrassed because like you know how your dad and then who else came there? Like, what was his cousin?
Francisco, cousin, his dad, which is my grandpa, and his stepbrother.
Yeah, and they all look intimidating as fuck, and I'm just like right there, like feeling useless because I was gonna. He's like, get the thing. I'm like, oh shit, my bad, you know. And I went to go get it, and the fucking lady is just like, no, I got it. I'm like, you sure? Like, I can get it. Like, no, it's fine. She lifts it up and like, oh wow, that's fucking embarrassing, you know. Like I felt, I felt like, cause like I was supposed to get it, you know. She wasn't supposed to. I was, you know. And I
Yeah.
just feel like, holy fuck, I feel useless. Fucking Chris, like, bitch, you are useless. The fuck you doing? I'm like, what? I'm sorry. What the fuck? I feel like either way, she wouldn't have let me grab it. So I'm just like, fuck, you know what, fuck it, you know, just take it.
Yeah. That's my dad's aunt, I think.
Mm.
She's the f- the fools who do the fucking buildings and shit, like to see if you could buy a house or some shit like that. What's it called?
A contractor?
No, it's
No,
Um,
I know what you're
a
talking
real
about.
estate agent?
I think so.
I think so. But like
A real estate.
she could like have you buy land or some shit like that too. Like you
Like
buy
a real estate
land, a
agent.
house, or some shit like that.
I think he's a real estate
She could
agent.
do all that. And my
Yeah,
Dude, your sister's birthday party or baby shower, I think it was actually pretty cool.
it
You
was
guys had a
funny when
lot
I
of
came
stuff.
back and you're like, dude, the girl right next to Gilbert has an OnlyFans. I
Oh,
was like, what the fuck?
yeah.
she does! She
Yeah.
straight was talking about it with her homegirls. I was like, no way. I was just like eavesdropping. I was like, oh, this is interesting. She's like,
You
yeah,
should have said
dude.
it. You should say, hey, how much for the OnlyFans? Can I get a discount?
Hey, let me
Hey,
get it
yo,
in
let
person.
me see a preview. Let me know if it's worth buying.
Yes, sir. No, well, I was listening to them and they were talking about it. They're like, yeah, dude, I really love OnlyFans. It feels so safe. Like, you really get to interact with your fans. I'm just like,
What the fuck?
yeah,
So
dude.
weird.
It was, and then that's when I told you guys.
Would you guys
If,
date a girl with an OnlyFans?
Fuck no.
unless she buys me the PS5.
Unless
Not
it makes me
even
feel
that.
special.
Not even that.
Really?
If I have a girlfriend and she has OnlyFans, I'm fucking dropping her.
Really? I mean, I would
Yeah.
Wait,
too.
like,
Like, I would tell her
mm,
to stop at least, or like,
Yeah, I would say like no, like I don't agree with this. If
I
she
wouldn't pull
continues
an
to do it, then
iDubbbz.
yeah.
what's
Fuck
an
no, I'm
iDubbbz?
no. He's simp.
Ida's girlfriend is a fucking OnlyFans, and people are like, "Oh, you should break up
Oh,
with her."
Not to mention he was fucking also talking shit about people who did that, who had
Yeah,
their like
oh,
significant other. So he's
oh,
basically a hypocrite, you know.
oh, hell no.
And he
Oh,
always
OnlyFans is
fucking makes fun of
basically a
sex workers and
stripper
shit
at
like that.
home, though.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you get to interact with them.
A stripper does the same thing, or like Pornhub Live. If you like Pornhub, you'll love Pornhub Live. Type
How the
fucking
fuck do
shit. You
you know
feel?
that? How the
Fucking
fuck do
hate
you
that
know
shit.
that? How the fuck
If
do
you
you guys
like
know that?
Pornhub, you'll
You'll
love
love
Pornhub
Pornhub
Live.
Click now.
Oh God. Oh, you want me to suck? Okay, I'm not gonna go rest.
Isn't there a movie like that though? It's like it was a horror movie, and she has a live browser, like, and she does stuff for people on the internet, and people pay her to do it. And I think someone paid her to like deep throat a knife or some shit like that.
Deep throat a knife?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on.
Gross.
Yeah, hella gross.
I wouldn't
And
deep
she
throat a
like
knife.
killed herself or some shit, but I don't know what the plot was. I just remember that she like deep throated the knife, and like there
There's
was
people that do that though.
What's that?
another version of her
Hey,
doing the
where's the
same
string at?
shit. Fool, sit back down.
Where the string? Ramon broke it.
It's alright, fool.
It's
Some
not
shit
right.
like that though. How long do we have? We got 13 minutes to talk about whatever.
It's already been.
It's already been 40 minutes already? Because I put 50 minutes instead of 40 for all the editing and
Oh,
shit. So I'm gonna edit all this out that we're talking about right now.
yeah, yeah, okay. So should I just start a fucking another thing
Yeah, start another
about?
topic.
All right, Joe Biden's our president. What do you guys think about that?
Well, he's not. Is he really the president? Because I keep seeing like, oh, Trump's like doing something about court, and like if he wins the court case, he'll have another fucking 4 years or some shit like that. I heard Trump was being like a little baby man about it though. Like he
Yeah.
can't take
A little
losses.
bitch.
Being a sore little loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were
Did he?
saying that Biden isn't the president yet because of the fucking ballots.
Speaking
All
of
right.
Of the fraud
politics,
ballots or some shit.
Trump
I don't
campaign
know.
sues to block Pennsylvania from certifying Biden's victory in the state. The fuck is that?
Oh, English? I don't know what that
President
means.
Trump's campaign filed a new lawsuit in a Pennsylvania federal court seeking an injunction to block state officials from certifying the state results of the 2020 election. Pennsylvania's Attorney General Josh Shapiro responded
So
to the
if
Trump
anything,
campaign.
Trump is a fucking sore loser.
Trump's being a sore loser.
Yeah.
Imagine,
I
why do
fucking
people still
hate.
support that fool? He's being a bitch about it, like a sore loser.
Yeah, like
The thing is
Phil, you
that I hate.
lost.
So like, you know how Biden became the president? He won the election.
Yeah.
And you know how Trump was like, oh, immigrants are fucking bad people and shit like that.
Mhm.
Yet white people were like, oh, if Biden wins, we fear for our lives and all this other shit. Bitch, you got nothing to fear for. You're fucking white, first of all. Second of all, you're like, oh, me when Biden wins, I'm moving to Africa or not Africa to fucking Canada or some shit. Also, by you leaving your home fucking country to a different fucking state. That's immigration. That's you're fucking immigrating from a different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's basically
fucking
what
white
fucking
people
Mexico
like
and shit like that did.
people who live in America when they ever go to like they go to Costa Rica or Mexico or something for vacation, right?
Yeah, we're
We have
fucking
like
nice to them.
yeah, we see them as vacation. Sure, they have like the fucking their what's it called, the flight card? What's it called? Your
Pamphlets.
no, what's it
Passport?
called? Passport. There you go. We get
Oh yeah.
passports and shit like that, and then you can't. But they go for a certain amount of time and then they come back. Fucking people in like from what's it called? Southern America, not South America, right? Fucking
Southern
like El
America.
Salvador and shit like that, and Mexico. They come over there to
South
escape the
America.
yeah. They go over here to escape shit because it's like we're supposed to be the land of the free, but we got
We're the
fucking
second most free. We're the second most freedom country.
yeah. People say
Canada's
that
first.
Canada's always the first
Canada?
in my book.
Yeah, Canada is more freedom than the U.S. I can
Maple
agree with that.
syrup. Maple syrup.
They're also the most. They're also the most. I have to say that Canada is probably one of the many states that's actually well established with their laws and shit like that.
I
Are
think.
they?
Did you
Like
guys hear about?
they have their gun laws in order. They have the fucking all this other shit that a lot of the fucking Democrats were fighting for all over there in America. I mean, in Canada.
In fucking
And a lot of
America, we got a lot of fucking like. It's too easy to
Fuck
get
that
a
shit.
gun sometimes.
It is. But then
I
again,
mean, yeah.
just in general, it's just easy to get a gun.
It's easy
Just
to
hit
get
up
a
the homie
lot of
Pedro.
shit. Yeah, it's easy to
Nah,
get a
no.
lot of shit in America and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a guy offered me Xanax the other day, you know?
Yeah, you know.
Like, shit's just very easy to get. Like, I didn't think it was that easy. The guy was just like, "You guys want to try some Xanax?" And we're just like, "No, bro, we're good." So, just stay in school.
Stay
Play
in school.
Fortnite.
Let's play
It's just sad how
Fortnite.
like it's just one phone call away just to get anything, you know.
Exactly.
Like
And
Chris,
it's
you know
also too
how
fucking. It's too hard on people too. Like just having like a gram of weed on you will give you like 20 years in prison.
Oh yeah, like the black guys back in the day.
people.
Like,
It's
People are
I
too
find it
too
I
hard on
find it
people.
I find it fucked up that how you know how marijuana became legalized and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's still people who still doing that time when it was illegal, even though it's not legal. That they're still doing fucking like 80 years and shit like that, not
Yeah.
having another chance and shit.
I had we went to Walmart by the Sam's Club. You know what I'm talking about, Gilbert?
Yeah.
I went to Walmart by the Sam's Club. You know how my dad smokes weed and shit?
Yeah.
We
Nice.
parked and we got out the car, and there was this like Cadillac SUV who like screeched its tires, like
Mhm.
stopping, and an old man comes out the fucking passenger seat, and he comes like shuffling up to me, and he's like, "That's some good shit you got right there." I was like, "Oh, thank you," and he was like, how much are you selling it for, my grandson over here?" And his grandson was the one driving. He was like, "My grandson was caught with like 2 tons of fucking marijuana by
Oh
the
shit.
Oregon border." And I was like,
Wow.
"What? Damn!" Like, and he was like, "Yeah, but my grandson smelt it and he had stopped and wanted to ask you shit." And so I was like, "Well, it's my dad," and my dad like fucking had a conversation with the old man and his son about weed
So
and
of
shit.
course he sold it.
Well, no, he didn't sell it. He was like, "You know
Oh,
where I
okay.
could get like a pound of that?" And my dad was like, "Well, if you if you came up to me like 10 years ago saying this, I could get you a pound in like 5 minutes." And but he was like, "Well, you could just go to a dispensary because that's where my dad gets it." And my dad gave him
Mhm.
like a little, not a little, but like a whole joint of whatever he was smoking on. And it's
Yeah.
just weird to have those encounters by white people. They were white, and it's weird. And the old dude was like, "Are you French? You got a French accent." And my dad was like, "No, I'm a Hispanic."
Uh-huh.
And it's just weird because you don't see that every day. You don't see fucking people
Fucking-
stopping in the middle of the road of a parking lot. And
Especially old men. Hey there, Sonny. You
Hey
smoking
there.
that good shit? Like, what the fuck?
He's like, my son smelt it, so he wanted to ask questions.
Fucking weird ass kid. Smelling weed. You're in a car. How are you smelling weed?
The AC was probably on. You know how the smell could go through.
Nah, he had his windows down and shit, so.
Oh, then yeah, knowing your dad in the car, it's just fucking
Yeah, smoking
strong.
that good.
Hell
good.
yeah.
At
It's
least you
crazy
gave
to
him like a
have this,
joint,
though.
though.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
What?
So you know how the other day we went to we went to Palm Springs with
Yeah.
Vic and thing
Little one?
little one.
Yeah.
You know how when your dad dropped us off and shit like that, and he flipped a bitch, and we're crossing the street,
Yeah.
and he's like, your dad's like, hey, get the fuck out the way, and you're like,
What's
did
up,
you say?
fool?
You're
What
like,
you want
what's
to
up,
do?
dude? The fucking white motherfucker sitting down were looking at us and shit like he was about to go off. They looked like they were fearing for their fucking life. As if something was gonna happen. I'm just right there like, what the fuck?
It's so funny because I always do that shit to like when my dad does that. He like busts a bitch and go home. I always like
Yeah.
go in front of the car and he like shows the car forward and I just slam the top of it like I got hit. It's always funny to do that shit.
Oh yeah.
But for you to say like the
Yeah.
white people were fearing like something's about to happen, that's fucking hilarious.
Dude, next time we do that shit, pretend like you're getting something out of your fucking hoodie. I swear to God, something's gonna fucking happen. It's hilarious.
What's up then, fool? What's up?
This fucking what's up? Like you pulling out something. It's just
It's
your
a
hand.
it's
Like
a comb.
fucking motherfucker starts running.
White people start booking it.
You're like,
God,
"No,
I should have. Fuck, I want to see those faces.
Damn.
That
Damn.
shit was just fucking hilarious.
That day was hilarious too.
It was fun. It was tiring though.
It was. I didn't sleep good because I didn't sleep until like 4 again.
Because you were feeling, weren't you feeling? Did you
I
have
was
a headache?
nauseous and a headache and my
Yeah.
eyes fucking hurt. So I got on and fucking Ramon was on. So I was like, "Fuck it, time to play comp with him."
Dude, your ass goes to bed late, dude. I see
Yeah,
your
hell-
stories. I'm just like, homie's still awake. Go to sleep.
Dude, I always see this fool's stories and I don't fucking pass out till like hours after him. But
You
not
don't
Yeah,
fucking
no more.
message me like to get on or some shit to play. Like
Dude,
I'm so
I'm not-
lonely at night,
How
dude.
rude.
Well, it's because I'm not on myself. I'm just fucking watching like fucking YouTuber anime.
I'm so lonely at night. Like I'd be on my phone like waiting for someone to message me at like 4 in the morning. Like, okay, they're gonna do it
If that's a thing.
any minute now. Wanting someone to talk to, but no one's up. Like, pussies.
You know what's the one thing I miss about being in a relationship though? Is like getting those good morning, good night texts. Like, those things are the best.
Dude, I don't want to get into it.
It
do
felt nice.
podcasts.
I mean, I didn't really get them a lot. Like a lot. I got mostly good night, but not good morning. But I mean, same difference. It's still
Man, you know
good
what I
to get
miss about being used to being in a relationship? This is fucking long time, but it's the FaceTimes and the calls and then the fucking late
Oh,
night
hell yeah.
calls. Like I've had a bunch of late night calls. I had some with my ex. I remember I had one with Mariana. I had
Ooh.
some with Jessica, and I had some with a unspeakable name.
Nice.
I only had one with fucking one person, but I was just.
But those
He
nights
was
are.
asleep.
I like those
Man,
nights.
she
Like,
a bitch. She was a bitch. You fucker.
you want to talk about it, fool?
Oh,
No, I don't want to talk about it. Not probably in future podcasts, but not right now. I'd rather talk about I want to save like the juicy stories for like when Wubs is here and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I want him to be hearing it too and shit. I mean,
Yeah,
I
definitely.
guess Wubs already fucking heard. I mean, all four of you guys heard the story already.
Which one?
What happened between me and fucking.
Fucking podcast.
Bitch.
Man. Just saying the podcast. We're already on the topic. Might as well.
Sure, yeah. I told Ramon. I think I told Ramon. I told you what happened, right?
well, I don't know.
Because after the breakup, right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like 3 days afterwards, I guess you really had like found someone else.
Oh yeah.
And I was put in a group, like in a group call type shit. through like the messaging and shit like that.
Mm.
And like it was like, cause she was trying to talk shit, you know, saying that I have found someone else already. It was just fucking 3 days after, like literally 3 days, and I was still broken. And I remember telling Ramon this. I think it was that same. Was it the same? I don't think it was. I don't know, but I remember telling Ramon because he was on at the time. And I remember telling Derek. I don't think I never told you. I think I don't remember, but
Because I don't remember anything about this call.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I probably never told you then. I
No, you
probably
told me in
forgot
the
it.
party.
Yeah, no, I told
we're
you in the party. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened was that like she tried telling me shit, you know, and the boyfriend was like, the boyfriend felt bad, you know, and yeah, texted me privately like, hey, like what the fuck, like what is this shit going on? I told him what happened, the situation and shit like that, and he
Mhm.
mentioned about something like, oh, like fucking that she seems off, you know, like if she wasn't okay, not okay in the head, but like it's like she puts on a little act, you know, she acts nice. But then later on down the road, she starts showing her true colors and all this other
Yeah.
shit. Like
It's
she did with me, females,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And I was like, hey, dude, it's like he felt bad, you know, and like, just don't worry about it, you know. And then
Yeah.
she was starting to talk more shit, more and more shit, you know. And
Yeah.
then fucking, he had enough, I had enough, and he told me some of the shit that she had told me. No, wait, I fucked up the sentence. He had told me some of the stuff that she
She
has
said.
said, all this other shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we just fucking, you know, he didn't want to deal with a girl like that, you know.
Yeah.
And fucking, so we had an idea, and
Ooh.
because he told me some things that I didn't know that was going on behind my back.
Yeah.
I don't think I told Ramon this either because I didn't want to say it, but
Just continue,
you
fool.
know how she was gone for, like she didn't, like that day we still the
Yeah,
night,
you were like
and I was waiting for like text and it was like days and
yeah.
shit like that.
You
That
like
was
she
because
said that her parents took her phone or some shit.
supposedly, yeah, he had said that that she was actually like talking to him during that time and shit like that, but he was ghosting her throughout the time or some shit like that. I don't remember how it went.
Did
And
he know that you were hers?
no, he didn't.
The
It
timer
wasn't
just
until
went off, but continue, fool. This is the last story, and then we'll end the podcast.
and then we're like fuck, like, so we did this thing where, you know, fuck it, we're gonna decide just to fucking expose her, you know,
Yeah.
because I shared my experience and he shared mine. He
His.
shared his, and for me, it wasn't until afterwards that I realized that, you know, one, she was lying. Who, like, who else? What, like, she probably was lying the whole entire time. If anything,
Yeah.
she faked a lot of things and all this other shit. So I'm just like, you know, like, you know, fuck, I'm down. Let's just fucking expose her for the fucking bitch she is, you know.
Yeah.
And
Females.
so he had broken up with her, and we started talking shit to her,
Mhm.
and then this is the part that we're for, like, I wouldn't say like fucked me up, but like it got me happy because I fucking dodged the bullet.
Yeah.
Because then she started to say like, oh, like, why would you break up with me? Because she was talking to her boyfriend, and that she's saying that, like nothing ever goes her way, like all this other shit, that I was lying and shit like that, and that she was gonna quote unquote commit suicide, right?
Yeah.
Suicide.
And then so of course when she said that, I was like,
Got you
go for
thinking
it,
like,
do it then,
oh
do it then.
fuck.
Like, well, I didn't say that. I didn't say that,
I'm gonna
but
have to bleep that out. I don't
so
think that's allowed on
I
YouTube.
so I told him like, she's not gonna do it. She's not gonna fucking do it. And just the way things were and
3 weeks
attitude.
later, he sent me the newspaper article of a girl killing herself.
No. And this is, and so like, dude, it was just fucking. It's just like, so this is what happened. So after she said that, it goes quiet. Me and him were just like texting each other like, do
Yeah.
you think she actually fucking did it? I'm like, fuck no, she didn't, you know.
Yeah.
And fucking so he ends up getting a text saying that, oh, she's on the way to, oh, that I'm on my way to the hospital. Like,
You never
first
know
of all,
for sure. Like,
it doesn't take that fucking long. Like, I mean, it doesn't take that fast for a fucking ambulance to get to your house. You know how long a fucking ambulance takes just to get to one fucking house? More
depending
than
on
a
this
fucking hour,
depending on the scenario.
depending on the scenario. Yeah, but like 5 fucking minutes.
But like, let's say she took either pills or she hung herself. Like, hanging is the fastest way you're gonna fucking die. That's the fastest way, because you're,
No.
pills are
She
gonna
told him.
put you in the
She told
trunk.
him that. She told him that she fucking. I guess she didn't stand. I'm just like, that's just fucking stupid, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna do
I'm gonna have to fucking lower
bleep
this.
it,
Yeah.
and like 5 fucking minutes, and then she's like, and then it goes, then she's like, it's just fucking stupid because then another fight, like a couple minutes go by, and she's like, oh, this is her mother texting that she's in the middle of surgery. Like, bitch, we don't give a fuck, you know? And then like
Yeah.
I think like a good hour went by, and he has sent me a fucking picture, I guess.
What the
And it was a picture of her in the hospital, but she was drinking soda. But this is where my inner smartness came out, because the picture.
He was
Ooh, look at
analyzing
you.
it.
No, I was,
Fucking
because the picture
Sherlock
was,
Holmes over
no,
here.
listen, it was her, but it wasn't her recently. It had to be her from like middle school, if anything.
Yeah.
Because remember the pictures I've sent to the group chat?
Yes.
Her face is slimmer and she has long hair and the tips are dyed, right?
Yes.
In that picture, her hair was short and her cheeks were chubbier, and she looked younger.
Fucking
Oh,
detective
And that's-
over here.
fucking damn, bro.
And
That's
I was like, so I'm like, like there's no fucking way. And of course I was right, like
Yeah.
who the fuck is gonna, especially because she sent me a fucking picture of her in middle school, and I was like, oh, like like
You just put the two
I
and two together.
complimented her, I put the two and two together. I'm like, this fucking lying bitch,
This
like holy
motherfucker.
shit.
she
And
really
of
went all
course-
that way to do all that.
She really did. She's too
You'd
fucking
be surprised, fool.
What
you
the
honestly,
f-
dude, especially when it comes to online and shit like that. That's just fucking common.
Dude, I don't even know why you bothered with that whole relationship online
Well,
bullshit.
he
dude.
probably didn't know he was gonna get to this, but
I mean, but
didn't.
like, yeah, I mean, you never
Listen.
know what you're getting yourself into.
Listen,
well, we're out of
I-
time, so we'll wrap it up. We'll do the outro and then we'll stop it there.
wait, let me
Yeah,
talk, let me talk.
go, fool.
Like Ramon, you know me, right? Like, I'm someone who I don't think I'm ever gonna get in a relationship with, or in a serious relationship in that matter. Like I would like to, but when it came with her and shit like that, and like all the motivation and shit like that, you have to understand. I felt a type of way that I never felt before, and it felt great for the time being. But after all that shit went down, I feel like all the like, cause you know how I was fucking broken for 3 fucking days.
Right.
After all that, I felt great, My fucking confidence went up. I was like, why the fuck did I even bother? I fucking dodged a big ass bullet there. But of course, I was still sad about it because I wasn't gonna have that fucking motivation or any
For a
of that
while.
anymore, For who knows how long, So
Yeah.
then that was the only thing that hurt, and especially with all the promises she was saying, on how like that she was willing to wait and shit like that.
Stupid shit, dog.
But the thing is, the fucked up part is that, because she would tell me that she has an illness and shit like that, and I fell for it. She told me about like her having low zinc problems, and and like something about like not anorexic, but like similar to that.
I see you dated a faith too.
So, and I forgot the third one, but it was some shit like that. And and she said that since she was willing to wait, I was like you think like in the future you'd be able to move to Cali if anything like that. And she said, and she wanted me to move out there. Like, fucking hell, I was gonna move out there and leave my fucking mother behind. The fucked up part is that because of it, I thought about it. Like, should I leave or should I stay?
Motherfucker messaged me, hey, we gotta go to Texas.
Yeah, that's exactly why I fucking said let's go to Texas.
Yeah.
Because I want to like go out there and shit. But I
I was
fucking
like, why the
dodged
fuck
bullet.
does this motherfucker wanna go to Texas for? And he wouldn't say any word for fucking week.
That's the reason why. But now I just want to go to Texas just to go to Goth IHOP.
Of course.
Mm.
Alright, well, we're out of time for this first podcast. Thank you for watching our first, thanks for watching the first Foolish podcast. If you like the podcast, give us a like and subscribe. We'll do this every few weeks. What do you guys say?
I mean, like, every other day? I don't know.
Every
That's how
Monday?
I
I wouldn't.
Every Monday?
Yeah, fuck it. Every